Hi my peeps, it's me, the Diva Fab. I know I haven't made any tutorials in a long time. Beat me with that wet noodle. But anyway, today I decided I was going to do a color on yellow, orange, brown with a little gold shimmer. It looks really nice for the summer, especially if you have a tan. So, what I'm using today is my 120 palette by B&H. It's the second edition. And the colors I'm going to be used in this palette, like I said, are the yellow, which is in the top palette. It's the one in the top corner. The orange right next to it. And most likely this brown is in the same palette at the other end next to the pink. I'm also going to be putting on top of that a little bit of a shimmer from Pure Envy Cosmetics. They make gorgeous mineral pigments and shimmers, and you really can't see in the light, but this is like a nice metallic gold, and I think it'll offset the orange really nice. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get your NYX, the Milk Jumbo Pencil. This is a staple. If you can't find it in pencil, you can use any base that's white and opaque, but I like this the best. So you go ahead and you just dab a little bit of it and then just like cover the whole eyelid. I try not to bring it up too much because I want the pop of color on the lid. And this acts as a base to make pigmented and not so pigmented colors pop. This B&H palette, for me, I find it's highly pigmented, and I think it's a great palette with a lot of choices. This particular one is matte, but they make the shimmer palette. I've heard the 88 shimmer palette. I don't really know. Anyway, so you put this on. Don't worry, you're going to get a little bit of fallout. I have those eye shields, but I didn't feel like pulling out everything from my kit. I just wanted to do a quick tutorial. So I make sure, like I said, I keep it on the lid. I've already primed my lids. So I take this brush here. It's a flat brush. You know, a lot of people talk about matte and, you know, Sigma, and personally, as long as it's a brush, that's how I feel. So this is a flat shader brush. It's kind of densely packed at the front, and it's pretty good for picking up, you know, pressed eyeshadows. Specifically this palette, since it's pretty cheap, there is a lot of fallout. So, you know, we'll clean that up later. Anyway, you take the first color. We're going to start with the yellow. And you're going to dip it in here. And as you can see, it's very pigmented. See? And what you do is we're going to pat it from the inner corner of the eye midway. And you have to pat it because if you swipe it on, you're going to get a lot of fallout. So I'm patting from the middle of my eye, as you can see. I'm just patting it on. See? It's really bright. I'll zoom in later. And I just picked up some more, and I'm patting it again. And I'm staying pretty close to the inner corner of the eye, midway. And you do that same to the other eye. Okay, don't worry about the color not being as bright as you want it, because you're going to blend and you can go over and deposit more where you need more vibrancy. Right now you're just putting the color down. Then I'm going to go over to that orange color I showed you guys in the palette. It's right next to it. And I'm going to use the same brush I didn't clean it or anything. And I'm going to pick up some of that orange. I'm going to show you how it looks. Bright. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to pat it from where you stopped midway. And you're going to bring that to the end. And I know you see a line there, and that's okay because like I said, we're going to blend. And it'll even it and it'll blend into it because this looks kind of tacky right now. I mean, unless you like looking tacky. And as you can see, it's not as bright. I like it bright. If I'm going to go, you know, you're going to go big, you might as well go all the way. So I'm going to put a little bit more and pack that on. Make sure you get close to your lash line. Now this is how it should be looking. Like I said, I went up a little bit. I wouldn't really worry, but since I did, we're going to bring this up a little bit with the orange. Just a little bit in the hood of my eyebrow bone. Just a little to match. Okay. Then we're going to take the same brush, or if you want another one, I'm going to use the same one. And I'm going to go for that brown. I tapped it off because like I said, there's a lot of flyaway. And then what I like to do is I like to hold my brow bone out a little and open my eye like that. Like raise your eyebrow while your eye is closed so that you get this right here. And that's where I'm going to place the brown. Just in that corner. I'm not going to go all the way across because that's not the look I'm going for today. I'm just smudging it out in that corner. See? Then I'm going to pick up some more. Do it again. There you go. Then I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Now I'm going to start blending. So I have two types of brushes here. One, this isn't really a blender. This is more of a crease brush. It has like shorter bristles. And then my blender brush, which it's more like puffy, you see. And it's like looser. I guess the bristles are longer, but I'm going to start with my crease brush, and I'm going to come in, and I'm going to just do the back and forth windshield wiper motion, and I'm kind of buffing out any demarcations, any rough lines. And as you see, like I'm bringing it forward now. I didn't want to do it with the color because I didn't want too much of a dark like crease near the front. I want to keep it smokier towards the edge so it can tie in that bright yellow and orange. And I bring it like almost up to my brow bone. Almost. And I'm going to do the same with this side. Then I'm going to take this brush, the fluffier blender brush, and I'm going to lightly buff out where the orange and the yellow meet. Light. So you do it really light. Really light. Because you don't want to like totally erase it. And make sure you stay in the center. light touch. If you go too hard, you're going to take the color off, and that's not the objective. You just want to blend them in nicely. I think I can use a little bit more orange over here, so I'm going to put a little bit more orange. Take the same brush, dip into that orange. Not too much. And just deposit where you feel you need more, where you lost color through the blending. There we go. There we go. Then I'm going to take my blender brush and I'm going to blend it up just a little bit higher. On both sides. Now I'm going to take my liner brush. It's a little eyeliner brush, looks like this. And I'm going to pick up the dark brown that we used on the top to smoke it out. And I'm going to put a little bit on the tip of the brush. Now for this, I would suggest you use something like your iPads because, like I said, there is fallout. But I'm just going to take a piece of tissue I have here and hold it under my eye like this. And then come across with the brown and get it in the crease of my eye. Then I'm going to do the same with the other eye. Then I'm going to take my glitter, the best part. This comes in a screw-off top, and it looks so pretty. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. And I'm just going to put one tap, and it'll come out into the top like this. I'm going to take the same brush. I'm going to tap it on here. I just love glitter. I love glitter. Can't get enough of it. Now, because this is a pigment and it's a loose powder and minerals, all three of those, there's always fallout. So that's why I had the tissue here. So I'm going to put this under the front part of my eye where the yellow is, and I'm just going to pat it right in on top of that yellow. Pat that on top. And it has like a nice glitter, shimmer. No, not shimmer, glitter to it. We're going to do the same to the other eye. And what's left on the brush, you're not going to put any more on this after you've done both eyes. You're going to come under your brow bone right here and pat it on. Trust me, there's enough. Okay, so now I'm going to go and put on my eyeliner and my lashes and some lipstick, and you'll see this finished look. Be back soon. Bye. Okay, my peeps, I'm back. So I have my lashes on, I used a little bit more black. There's a lot of light here, so I used more black. I know I said I was going to use brown, but I didn't like the way the brown looked when I looked at it in the mirror. So I have black gel liner by Sephora, and I have on some, I believe these are red cherries. I don't remember the number because I always get my lashes the same because I like them longer and spiky at the ends. And I didn't do my eyebrows. This was just a quick tutorial how to do the gold and orange with the brown and the shimmer pigment. And the blush I used is MAC, and it's Sunbask, and I used some Bobbi Brown golden light bronzing powder in the hollows of my cheeks, and for my lips I lined them with Laura Mercier pencil in chestnut lip pencil, and the color I used is Wet n Wild. I'm loving this. It's number 902C Bare It All. This is my favorite color. Costs like $2, but I find it's the perfect nude for someone with my complexion and undertones, aka Latina, mixed African American. So this is the perfect nude for me. So if you liked it, let me know. I think it came out pretty good considering I'm not going anywhere right now, and I just wanted to do a quick tutorial because I miss you guys. So I should be doing another one hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. I might do the Nakeds palette, or maybe the Too Faced the Nakeds. I don't know, but it's going to be a Nakeds look. I have this tan and I'm trying to accentuate it. So I hope you like this. Bye. Click like, subscribe. Thanks. Okay, so I'm liking this. I don't know about you, but I could look at myself all day.
But you can feel the heat now, eh?
Why are you talking when I'm taping?
Go, buddy, go. Go, buddy, go. Go, buddy, go. Go, buddy, go.